Your man Jaden Chase and Nation, now welcome to the channel. Now may I remind them before we get right into the reasoning for like and share the video. Now Nation, it has been confirmed that 3 generations of Jamaicans have lost their lives in London, England. And their grandmother has been identified as Dolet Hill, originally from Lyson in St. Thomas, Jamaica. Now, the Mirror understands that Hill, who was in her 60s, and the other victims were 3 generations of the same family. The Metropolitan Police say a man in his late 20s, known to the victims, have been arrested on suspicion of the murder. Now, home invasions are definitely on the rise in London, seeing that it's a country where most people have no grill. And while shooting crime might not as high as Jamaica, violent crime is still taking place. I'm going to see a CCTV footage and they will continue reasoning nation. More you look and of course more you listen. Nation speaking on the scene, Metropolitan Police Commander Colin Wingrove said, in the early hours of this morning, following the call from neighbors, officers forced entry into the house. Inside the house, they made a dreadful discovery of 4 people who had been stabbed. All 4 people were sadly pronounced dead on the scene. Now, as it pertains to the suspect in custody, the officers were stating that at this early stage, investigations are still being carried out, but they believe the suspect in custody is definitely involved, and the people believed to be involved in the case are known to each other. It's sad to say it, but it look like the next statement that they're going to make is that the suspect is also of Jamaican origin. The police were also quoted as saying they want to offer their heartfelt condolences to the family and friends of those concerned. They were quoted as saying, this is deeply shocking, and we will do everything we can to provide support for everyone affected in this difficult time. And a large presence remains at the scene today with police, where a barrier has been erected to block the road and several forensic tents are in place. Several forensic tents. And for Jamaican law enforcement, this is how you make a case. Even though a suspect is in custody, and of course, he can confess. What if he does not? Well, if you have the forensic evidence for what the statements made or the claims or the allegations, then this is something you can bring to court. All in all, this was definitely another tragedy nation, and hope the law enforcement get all the necessary evidence needed so that some form of justice can be served. Of course, condolences to the family. And now let's continue to the other stories making headlines in local news today. Yes, nation, and now to the other stories making headlines. Now, the trial of 3 policemen accused of extorting a taximan of over 50,000 after allegedly videotaping him engaged in romantic activity with a man-seller started in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court. Now, the accused, Corporal Tervan Small and Constable Jason Harris and Andrew Parchment, who are assigned to the Halfway Tree Police Station, are being tried on charges of misconduct in a public office and breaches of Corruption Prevention Act. The main witness stated testifying was not a problem, but the cabbie requested that the testimony be done on camera. Now, according to the taximan, in his statement, on the day in question, at about 8 p.m., he was in St. Andrew when he was approached by the accused. The policeman reportedly told him they are aware that he was operating an illegal taxi and asked him what he could do for himself. The taximan stated that he told the policeman that he would have to continue working to accumulate the money, and they left. At about 11 p.m., the taximan reportedly got a call from one of the policemen asking him to meet them. He said he complied, and the policemen then reportedly transported him to New Kingston, where they demanded that he pay them 50,000. Now, this is where it gets strange. The taximan claimed that the police called the mail worker, who then gave him the boots and then proceeded to record the act, which is illegal. Not the recording of the act, but the act itself by Jamaican law. Now, the cabbie claims the video was made for blackmail, for assurances that he would pay the 50,000. Yo, this seemed out of the way. After the incident, the taximan stated that he further told the officers that he had to go to his home for money, as he only had 3,000 Jamaican dollars at that moment, and as a result, the policeman put him back in the car, but he claimed he escaped and reported the matter. The 3 accused were subsequently arrested and charged following the ruling from the Director of Public Prosecutions. They have, however, denied the allegations and are maintaining that the cops did nothing wrong, and the cab driver concocted the story after they caught him in a compromising position with a male seller. Now, the CCTV recording that was captured on the night of the incident was played in court, and it, however, showed the taxi man arriving at the location on his own, and then the cops pulled up 5 minutes later. Now, this doesn't sound right. This is one of the strangest situations may ever hear between police and a taxi driver. For him say, the police that wears him run a illegal taxi, a robot taxi, and decide say, alright, they're going to take a thing from him. They're going to extort him then. That's a normal occurrence. Normal enough. But for say, them carry him from Halfway Tree all the way to New Kingston, force him to engage in a type of activity, and then record it for 50 grand. Just so. This not so normal. But as I was saying, the recording or the evidence must be there to support the claims since the arrests were made. And the director decided to say, yes, we're going to move forward with charges in this case. We're going to try the case itself. However, the CCTV shows that the cabbie arrived on his own free will. Him drive go there. But some would have say, yo, the police instruct him. And maybe because him knows that the same police this will work the same area where him operate him illegal taxi. Him just decide to follow what them say. We don't know. Talk to me in the comment section there, Shad. Me know when to feel. First and foremost, when you click the subscribe icon, then the bell icon, and when you put it on all. And this is how you know you'll be notified of all fresh content as soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you right here upon the platform. The like icon is also in close proximity to the share icon. When you drop a like and boost a share, when you tell a friend, tell them sister and them brother them to check out the channel, check out the reasoning, join the discussion. The comment section open 24/7, never lucky yet. Just be respectful and mindful of the guidelines. But other than that, drop your thoughts, your comments, and yes, your opinions there, and we can continue the reasoning via the comment section. Now until the reason again, live, love, and prosper. Stay tuned.